Hi everyone, welcome to Law with Dunk, the Law Guy, and we're on day 3 of the Case a Day series, where every day I will go over legal cases relevant to criminal law, tort law, contract law, or even the English legal system. And today I thought I would continue with the theme of omissions and go over the case of R.V. Stone and Dobinson, 1977. The case of R.V. Stone and Dobinson helps illustrate how a duty had been undertaken voluntarily, just like the partner had done to look after the 7-year-old girl in yesterday's case of R.V. Gibbons and Proctor, 1918. Just to reiterate, an omission doesn't normally lead to criminal liability unless the defendant owes a duty to act towards the victim. The duty we're going to focus on in R.V. Stone and Dobinson, 1977, is the duty of voluntary assumption of a duty for another, also known as the voluntary acceptance of responsibility for another. This specifically refers to how a duty to act will arise when a person undertakes a role to care for another person. A failure to act would then result in an actus reus being formed and possible criminal liability for an omission. The facts of this case involved the defendants, Stone and Dobinson, who were living together as a couple and who were both described as of low intelligence, to such a point where they both didn't understand how to use a telephone. Also, Ted Stone, age 67 at the time of the case, was completely blind and partially deaf. After Stone's sister visited, who was suffering from anorexia, Stone and Dobinson both decided to take her in and look after her. Over the next few weeks, Stone's sister's health deteriorated further and she became severely ill. She eventually became bedridden and died of blood poisoning due to infected bed sores. At trial, it was held that the defendants were convicted of gross negligence manslaughter, and on appeal their convictions were upheld. They had voluntarily assumed a duty to look after the victim, Stone's sister, and their omission, i.e. their failure to act, to summon medical assistance, contributed to her death, resulting in a gross negligence manslaughter conviction. Thank you from Law with Dunk, the Law Guy.